And tell me, when you were growing up, did you listen to the Rolling Stones?
Oh yes, I was a great rock fan from the beginning, you see. Because in north of France, it's not far from England. Then in the 60s, all the English group who start playing in England, they used to come in north of France playing.
Oh, wow.
And we used to have a radio called Radio Caroline, which used to be a boat in the sea. And we could catch
wow.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you first started listening to the Rolling
Stones? I was
Stones?
about 14, 15, yeah.
14, 15?
Yeah.
What was your favorite song back when you were 14 or 15?
Not from the Stones, because the Stones was a little bit later. It was Gene Vincent, you know, so rock and roll, Elvis Presley, and things like that, you know. But I like British band. I like British rock. Yeah.
Now, growing up in that era with the Rolling Stones and all these great instrumentalists and singers and groups, you know, take us back a little bit. What was that like, listening to music like that?
Well, for a young guy like me, it was fantastic because it was something new, you know, and French music is not really into rock and roll. And this music was coming from America, US was coming from England, and we get excited when you're 14, 15, 16, you know, teenager. Yeah. And I never think I was going to work for the Rolling Stone one, you know, I never think of that when I was 14, 15. But,
how did that start? How did you start working with the Rolling Stones? How did you become their chef? What happened?
Well, I was a chef in my 20s. I was working around Monaco. And one day I come to see my mom, and she had a friend who was looking after a villa. She went to Keith Richards, and they were looking for a chef. And when she said, "Oh, would you like to work for Keith Richards?" I just ran, yes, and I ran. Yes, I say yes. And I ran there.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how much you will get paid.
No, I didn't ask the wages.
You didn't ask about how much the pay was. You just said yes.
I just said yes before. Yeah.
Now tell us, what was Keith Richards, the guitarist for the Rolling Stones, what was his favorite dish?
Well, it's English, and he used to like English food as well, like banger and mash, sausage and mash.
That's right, bangers. I'm going to take a little shooting star moment here, if you just give me a break here. A shooting star moment. When we say bangers, it's of course British English, and bangers means sausages. 네, sausage가 그렇게 얘기하죠. 영국 영어에서는 bangers, okay? All right, so he loved bangers or sausages.
Yes, he liked shepherd's pie as well, you know, with mince, with mashed potatoes, English stuff. But
shepherd's
pie.
Shepherd's pie,
yeah.
That's right. That's very hard to come by. Shepherd pie with mashed potatoes.
Mashed potatoes on top and gratinated.
And then is it beef usually?
Yes, beef.
Crumpled up beef, shredded beef or minced beef.
Yeah. But as we were inside of France, we did a lot of barbecue as well, you know, Mediterranean food, you see.
Now, I'm really curious about Mick Jagger. What kind of food did Mick Jagger like to eat?
Well, he used to eat what we all ate. You know, it was like a big family, you know. And we all ate together. The atmosphere was fantastic. And the stonework in the night and in the days was more leisure, like going to the beach or going to have aperitif somewhere and all that. And me, I follow everywhere. I try to. And during the night, I used to make sandwich and tea for them because they were from 11 to 5, 6 in the morning sometimes. Yeah. You know, when they're recording.
So more or less your days and nights have changed because they are musicians.
Yeah, well, I did work in the day as well because we had up to 30, 40 people in the villa.
Oh,
it was a very big place. Then I work in the day and I work in the night. I was, but
you
I was
never
young.
sleep.
No, not much. But I was young and, you know.
So what was Mick Jagger? What kind of food did he always like?
Mick Jagger, well, is into, well, at that time, healthy food were not big like it is now, but still is somebody who was looking after himself, you see. So and he looked, things were healthy, vegetable, and things like that. And he speak good French.
So he spoke French?
Yes, the only Stone who speak French.
Oh,
very good, yeah.
Wow. So Mick Jagger spoke English and French?
And French,
bilingual?
Yeah,
he was bilingual.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
as
great.
my English were not too good at the time, then it was very helpful for me.
Okay, so tell me, while you were there, you were living with them, with the Rolling Stones, you're constantly hearing their music, they're practicing, they probably have guests, and they're performing for their guests and things like this. So what kind of things did you learn from them, their musicians, as you yourself are a musician too?
Yeah, but I was not a musician at the time. And I start writing, and I'm not a musician, I write lyrics and I sing.
Okay.
And I start writing in English because when I see the life of the Stone and I really like this place where I was, I say, I want to be a rock star as well. And as I always like rock and roll, then I start writing song in English and all that. Then one day I say, okay, I'm going to go to London to try now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, would you say you're a lyricist? You are a lyricist.
Yes.
Yeah. And you're a singer.
And I'm a singer.
And you're a chef.
And I'm a chef.
Yes. Which one out of those three do you like to be more?
Well, I can't choose. It's very difficult because the three now, they're part of me. They're me. You see, rock and cook is my life. And it's not really a part which I like, much of other.
All of it, equally.
Yeah, equally.
So I'm sure, because you can entertain, I'm sure that you probably prepare a wonderful meal for people, and then do you entertain them? Do you sing for your guests?
Sometimes, yes, we all sing together. Yes, of course,
wow. Yes. So, rock and roll, of all your favorite songs, what is your favorite song?
Oh God, it's quite a lot of it. But it have to be British rock. I really love it. But the Stone, obviously, but Led Zeppelin, the Kings, all those old English bands of the 60s. I really love it. And some American band as well. Anyway, I like good music. I like good music, but I not only like rock and roll, I like classical music. I like, if it's good music, but my preference and my style is more rock and roll, but good music is...
What other music do you listen to besides rock and roll?
Lounge. We listen a lot of lounge music. Well, my wife, Luby, she loves this kind of lounge music. Then, at home we listen to that. Like blues, of course.
Yes.
Blues, jazz.
Do you ever listen to music while you're cooking?
In some places, yes. When I had my own restaurant, I used to listen to punk rock.
Punk rock?
Yeah, when I work.
When you're cooking?
Yeah. Yeah.
So the whole kitchen is just...
But now I'm working on 5-star hotels and not the kitchen, you see, then I'm not doing that anymore.
The 5-star kitchen.
That it was in my own restaurant, because I had my own restaurant. And, we used to have this kind of music.
That's right. That's right. You are now with a 5-star hotel here in Korea. And so music, is it played a little softly in the back or not at all?
Not at all, no, but play at home, yeah.
Well, you got to focus on one thing.
Yeah, I've been working in a 5-star hotel for 20 years now.
Oh, for 20 years. Here in Korea? Or
no, in Korea.